Cal is going to face off in the Rose Bowl against UCLA for the last time, at least as Pac-12 members, right? Cal headed off to the ACC. UCLA headed off to the Big Ten. It's 9:30 p.m. Central Time on ESPN. UCLA a 9.5-point home favorite, total of 52 on this one. And, of course, we look at the numbers. Full season would have UCLA favored by 16.57 on this one. Just the Cal defense has been atrocious. Just so bad. Number 101 defensive PPA allowed per drive. Number 107 PPA per pass allowed. Number 66 PPA per rush, but they are number 116 in rushing success rate allowed, so that's not good. UCLA, best thing they do is run the ball, and yet it's pretty balanced. They try and throw it half and half, at least for the full season. But the UCLA defense is just, they're fantastic. They're so good. Number 7 in PPA per rush allowed, number 30 in PPA per pass allowed. Cal's offense can't throw the ball, but by God, Jaden Ott, he can run the ball. Number 36 in rushing success rate. Of course, UCLA's defense is number 27. That defensive line, that front 7 for UCLA, number 8 in offensive line yards allowed, number 3 in stuff rate. Cal, pretty good, number 10 in offensive line yards, number 12 in stuff rate allowed. But again, this is for the full season. So let's see about the trends. How has this changed? And this would be how it's changed. UCLA by 10.5, 27 to 16.5, somewhere around there. Projected total of 44 on this. I think it'd probably total of 52. We'll see. I think UCLA is going to be able to score on this defense. The Cal defense has improved, especially against the run. Right? UCLA running the ball a little bit more, about 53% of the time. They're running the ball, and they're number 74 in PPA per rush, number 68 in rushing success rate. Cal is number 22 in PPA allowed per rush. So there's some things that Cal can do on defense that will be a little bit better than what they've been doing. This UCLA defense, not as good as they had been. They're number 41 in PPA allowed per drive on defense. So not as good as they had been for the full season, but still pretty good. As you can see down here, there's more green than there is red. Teams are throwing on UCLA a lot, and that's because they're better against the run than they are against the pass. And they're number 18 PPA per rush, number 76 in rushing success rate. Cal, number 80 in rushing success rate over the past 4 weeks, number 34 in PPA per rush. But they're also number 53 in PPA per pass. Since they moved to Fernando Mendoza, and I believe that's the kid's name, or Menendez. Nope. I might have that wrong too. My God. I should know this. And this is bad radio, but I'm going to pull it up right here. Let's see what Cal's Mendoza. There we go. All right, Fernando Mendoza threw for 294 yards and 3 touchdowns against Stanford last week. So, let's see. Cal really bad as far as red zone conversion percentage on offense and on defense. UCLA really bad on offense, but hey, better as far as defense is concerned. Cal, if they can keep from giving the ball away, I think they'll be in good shape here. But they are number 125 in giveaways per game. They give it away 2 times a game. But UCLA does the same thing, 1.64 giveaways per game. That's number 95 in the country. Both teams are tied at number 10 in takeaways per game, 1.91. So nearly 2 takeaways per game for these two teams. Look, Cal, number 39 in net explosiveness. UCLA is number 61. The situational spot here is very interesting because UCLA coming off of a big-time win over USC. Cal, of course, got the win over Stanford, but Cal is still fighting to make a bowl game. UCLA, a lot of weird stuff going on. A lot of the vibes are weird with the Chip Kelly stuff, like the media out there trying to get him fired and whatnot. I don't like the fact that this thing is under 10, and my numbers all say to take UCLA. The power rating has got UCLA by about 12.5. The last 4 weeks has got UCLA by 10.5. the full season by over 16, and yet I think situationally it fares better for Cal to show up here. I'm going to take Cal plus the 9.5. Yeah, this is more of a feel thing than anything else. I just think that they are going to show up here. So give me Cal plus the 9.5 on that.
Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.